CNET Central. It's the Internet's own toy story, how competition between online toy stores proves it is the season to shop online.
This coming holiday season is going to be a great shootout. Everybody has a lot of excitement and anticipation.
Then we put your favorite shops at the mall to the test.
The Aromatherapy Remedies gift set. Perfect.
Which is easier, the website or the mega mall?
Pokemon, you've seen them on TV, billboards, and now the big screen.
Pikachu!
Find out just who this cartoon phenomenon is and why the kids can't get enough.
Plus, we'll show you how to get the best price when you shop online.
And we'll take a look at how to get the highest quality printouts on your inkjet printer right now on CNET Central.
From the #1 on-air and online information source for the digital age, this is CNET Central.
Hi, I'm Daphne Brogdon.
And I'm Richard Hart. Welcome to CNET Central. If you're thinking of shopping online for holiday gifts this season, as we are, you are not alone. Some analysts predict 70% of Internet users plan to do some or all of their shopping this season online.
That's why today we're going to take a look at the exploding world of online holiday shopping, starting with the web e-tailers themselves.
Take toy sites. They need to be ready for the anticipated crush of online shoppers, but some toy businesses got a late start this year. They're dumping big bucks into their web divisions to create last-minute marketing campaigns. They're realizing too late that in this business, at the end of the year, it's the one with the fewest toys who wins.
Think the online toy business is kids' stuff? As holiday shopping heats up, it is anything but.
Toys R Us buys more hot products in the country than any other company.
We get toys. We've been in the toy business through KB Toys stores for over 70 years.
KBKids.com. We get toys.
There are nearly 24 toy sites now on the web, but until this season, eToys was practically the only game in town.
eToys was sort of the glamour entrant to the online toy business, in a lot of ways sort of similar to what Amazon.com did for books.
But analysts say eToys won't be able to hang on to its top spot for long.
Visit eToys.
This coming holiday season is going to be a great shootout. Everybody has a lot of excitement and anticipation, so it's going to be the time for everybody to really, put their wares up for sale.
The field is now crowded with competitors, all of them out for eToy blood. Leading the charge are major offline players Toys R Us and KB Toys.
Cool. The major advantage that a Toys R Us or a KB Toy has is that they have 2 or more channels to reach the consumer. Just imagine what you can do with a Toys R Us bag that has the website on it.
That's exactly the kind of offline promotion both KB and Toys R Us are doing. Their marketing plans are virtually identical.
Customers who are walking through the stores can see the banner talking about ToysRUs.com.
If you look around the store, there'll be posters and other coupons, etc., which will essentially welcome you to the website.
Beyond marketing, the brick and mortars are spending big bucks to beef up their operations for the holidays. Toys R Us invested $80 million to develop its .com division. KB Toys is getting serious too, spending $80 million to acquire the toy site BrainPlay.com and create KBKids.com. Real-world toy stores also claim that shoppers feel comfortable with retail names they've known for years, but the pure-play e-tailers may still be tough brands to beat.
For companies like eToys and Amazon and others that are successful in this pure-play business, I think their primary asset is their customer.
At the height of this competitive battle for consumer dollars, what happens to the customer, and how do we benefit? Jim Perry of the Consumer Electronics Association says we should welcome the competition.
I think competition is always better for the consumer. We see that in every area of consumer products. Where there is competition, the prices are better and you have a lot more choice.
But the true dark horse competition could come from the toy makers themselves. Mattel currently sells products directly online, but only customized or specialized items not available at the general toy sites. Although manufacturers seem reluctant to go head-to-head with the toy sites, that might one day change.
The good news for a brick-and-mortar retailer is that they have a brand name, an image, a shopping experience image that's already established. The pure-play e-tailers have to establish that.
In other words, don't expect this toy story to conclude anytime soon.
So, Richard, the big question is, where the heck is Walmart? I mean, offline, they're the largest toy merchant in the U.S.
That's right. They sell more toys than the other guys we mentioned. But what's curious is, in June, the company said it planned to revamp its site in time for the holiday rush, and then later announced that that site wouldn't launch until January 1, allowing time for website glitches or something. Walmart says its traditional .com site will remain up through the holidays with an increased toy inventory.
All right, so they're a little late for the train, but that means we can expect to see them next year.
Not necessarily, because as it turns out, people who are shopping online prefer vertical sites. In other words, if they're looking for toys, they tend to go to a toy site as opposed to a general store.
All right, and according to Cyber Dialogue, 19 million Americans will shop online this holiday season, driving revenues to $7.8 billion and effectively doubling holiday purchases made in 1998.
But is this just a fad? Does it really compare to the experience of touching and feeling and bad parking that you get at the mall? Our own internet reporter Hart Sreevanisan decided to follow suit to compare the overall experience to the old-fashioned way.
Shopping online or off can be frazzling. So many stores, so many sites, so many brands. It makes one wonder if choice is really a good thing. Just kidding, of course, but if you're like me, you want to do it in the shortest amount of time for the best price. So I started with buying some pants for a friend at Club Monaco. I walked in, saw the pants I wanted, and before I knew it, I was out the door. Online, the experience was almost exactly the same.
Ooh, the rustic flannel pant. Sounds good. Pick out our sizes here and order.
My next stop was at Williams-Sonoma for my mom. Walked around the store, checked out some dinnerware, but finally decided on some mixing bowls.
Stainless steel bowls. You can't go wrong with bowls. All right. WilliamsSonoma.com here.
The beauty of online is a wider selection.
We've got bakeware, cookware, dinnerware, flatware, cutlery, and all right, let's try some mixing bowls here.
But I still went with the same bowls at the same price. Now, I just happen to know that someone special loves lingerie. Online, I went to Victoria's Secret, and I've got to tell you, I didn't mind. I knew the sizes, and I picked the style and the color. At the mall, you could say I became, well, a little shy. I went to Benetton online to buy something for my boss while listening to my favorite tunes at home. One big problem, you can't buy anything online at this site. Bummer. The mall experience was just how I liked it, in and out in no time. No crowds, but I could do without the music. The body shop on and offline had different things to offer.
And when exactly do you apply that to your skin?
After the shower is probably the best time.
You can actually get a virtual makeover at the body shop online. Now, you can't do that walking into the store. And so do you sell this online, too, or? You know? The Aromatherapy Remedies gift set. Perfect.
A great thing about my mall experience is that when I got tired of all the sniffing, walking, and shopping, I met up with a friend and just chatted a bit.
What else do you think Laylee needs for Christmas this year?
And finally?
Ah, yes, Pokemon.
Finding that cute little whatever you call it wasn't as easy as you think. And I wouldn't necessarily call either experience intuitive.
Look at this, you can find Pokemon goodies, preview Pokemon, the making of Pokemon, Pokédex, Pokemon pop quiz. You know what? I just want the doll. Ah, yes, the Pokemon picture pad.
But online, at least I didn't have to wait in line. All I have to say is that I'm glad I only have to do this once a year. For those who enjoy the shopping experience, I think the mall is definitely the place to be. But if you're like me and the holiday cheer doesn't hit you until Christmas Day, shop online and you'll have plenty of time for other important matters.
Ta-da! Got all my holiday shopping done and still have time to go catch the game.
Now, this year, tons of new shopping sites have popped up on the internet, and we've seen the ads on television. So how do you know which ones are safe to surf and shop? Well, here are a few tips. When you go to a website, look for the trustee symbol. It will guarantee that any personal information that you leave on a website is not abused.
Then be cautious when giving out credit card information. Always make sure you enter that valuable data on a secure server and never ever email your credit card number to anyone.
That's right. Also, don't forget to keep records of your transactions. One way to do this is to print out a copy of your order confirmation.
And finally, pay attention to the website's shipping and refund policies.
Coming up next, the best websites and software for holiday shopping, and then the real truth behind the Pokemon craze.
Power up your home for the holidays with the Quantex PC. All multimedia-rich Quantex SM Series desktops are built to order and powered by the Intel Pentium 3 processor. www.quantex.com. Always working.
This is for those ready to hit the road.
Hit the road. This is for the long way home. This
is for those who want to widen their horizons. This is for the passing lane. This is for right now.
Right now. Hit the road for 2.9% APR financing, and you can get average finance savings of up to $16.18 on a 2000 Grand Prix GT. This is for me.
For me.
Hit the road for Pontiac driving excitement. This is for me.
This is my final plea. I am a gecko, not to be confused with Geico, which could save you hundreds on car insurance. So stop calling me.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. At Geico Auto Insurance, we handle your claim quickly, so you don't have to bum a ride to work. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Mom, kids asked Mr. Reach for a fun, battery-powered toothbrush just for them. So here's Reach Power Brush. Jimmy asks,
make it power.
Well, Jimmy, it's a power brush.
Cool colors.
You bet, Sally. And this squiggly angled neck is the fun way to get those back teeth clean. Reach Power Brush attacks plaque in hard-to-reach places to help kids fight cavities.
Reach Power Brush. Don't just brush, reach.
A soul a day keeps the devil at bay.
Everyone's in such a rush. I say, stop and smell the burning flesh of sinners.
The most infernal souls in all damnation have escaped, and Satan has chosen one dead cop to bring them back. A special sci-fi foreplay, Brimstone. Fridays, 7 to 11, only in December, on SciFi. The Hell Hunt is on.
Tech Bites are brought to you by IBM, solutions for a small planet.
In Tech Bites this week, it's easy to make purchases online, we all know. But how do you know whether you're getting the best deal? While shopping for holiday gifts online, there are a number of websites and software programs that can make sure you don't spend 1 penny more than you have to. Take mysimon.com. This website takes the portal approach to comparison shopping. You look up the category of product you want. I'm searching for a tie for my boss. You pick a designer, let's try Zenga, and then the search engine goes to work. As you can see, it found a number of different ties from different vendors, and it's organized by price. Now here's software that tries to do the same thing. It's called clickthebutton.com. What makes this different is it works within your browser, so you don't have to go to a special site to compare prices. You just install the software and click on the red button when you're about to buy an item, and it will link you to a page that will tell you whether you're getting the best price. The drawbacks? Sometimes not all online stores are represented, so you may miss out on the cheapest price from a more obscure retailer. Another thing to remember when buying online, price isn't your only consideration. Other factors like warranty and return policy should weigh into your purchase decision. Looks like the true winner of the Super Bowl this year will be ABC, the network broadcasting it. It's been announced that because of the rush of online advertisers to traditional media, the price of a 30-second spot during this year's game has risen 25%, crossing the $2 million mark for the first time. Look for new internet sites like dating service angeltips.com, wedding planners OurBeginning.com, and staffing company kforce.com to spend the big bucks to get their names out in front of millions during the annual Gridiron contest. Here's a site that may be music to the ears of your friends. It's called ededication.com. At this one-of-a-kind site, you can dedicate a song to any internet user free of charge. Here's how it works. First, make your dedication, then choose a song by name, artist, or album, then send the dedication to a friend or loved one's email inbox. When they open it, the dedication will play within their regular web browser. Now, the site is still under development, but even at this budding stage, it's really an impressive, fun service. To date, they have at least 400,000 titles on record, and they say they are adding 10,000 new songs every week. The site's creators also contend that this beta launch is just the start for many more things to come. And those are our Tech Bites for this week. Coming up next, how to make your printer output as smooth as silk, and then Pokemania.
Power up your home for the holidays with the Quantex PC. All multimedia-rich Quantex SM series desktops are built to order and powered by the Intel Pentium 3 processor. www.quantex.com. Always working.
Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Kangaskhan, Golem, Caputo, Meowth, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
If that's how your kids talk, then come to Burger King. Now every Burger King Big Kids meal comes with a Master Trainer trading card sheet or a Pokemon toy and trading card. Come and catch them all.
Hey, we're shaking now. Yahtzee. A good time's in the making now. Come on, I need 5 of a kind.
It's Yahtzee, the game America loves to play.
We're having a Yahtzee good time.
And now little kids can have a Yahtzee good time with Mickey Yahtzee Jr.
Here for People PC. Many people wonder how good a computer People PC can possibly offer for just $24.95 a month, along with unlimited internet access, in-home service, and great deals. Is a People PC computer a no-name piece of freeware junk? No, my friend, it's not. It's a brand you know with all the power you need to send emails, manage your finances, and play important new video games. How can People PC offer such a fine machine, unlimited internet access, in-home service, and great deals, all for just $24.95 per month? To find out, visit peoplepc.com or call 1-800-PEOPLE-PC. I hope this clears up any ambiguity. Thank you, and God bless.
You can get an Epson Stylus Color 660 printer for the incredibly low price of just $99 if you join People PC today. Just visit peoplepc.com.
A picture may indeed be worth 1,000 words, but when it comes to inkjet printers, Desmond Crisis says sometimes it's only worth the paper it's printed on.
Right. You can do lots of really neat stuff with your computer and some image manipulation software, but at the end, it really just comes out on that white, crummy computer paper. So there's a lot of cool new papers out that you can run through your printer, and here's some of them. It's from a company called Pictorico, and this is an actual canvas-style paper that you can print things on.
It started out as a photograph, but this image really does look and feel like a painter's canvas. And the other one behind it
This is the watercolor style paper. So if you use one of those watercolor filters on your images and you want a nice output, this is the way to go. I mean, it really looks great. And I can't really tell if this was originally a photograph or not.
Now, everything here is from a company called Portico, which also makes, and this is really impressive, a kind of silk material. Look at this.
Right. This is a printout I just made, and this still has the backing sheet on with you can decide to peel that off or not. If you wanted to mount this on some board, you would get a nice image that you could frame that would look pretty good.
Do I need any special software, any special hardware to be able to do this?
Well, that's kind of the neatest thing about it. You don't really need anything special except for a direct feed or direct path inkjet printer. If you have one of the inverted feed ones that sort of feeds the paper up from the bottom out through the top, it tends to jam a little bit because the paper is of a different thickness. But if you use a direct feed printer like this one, you can get these great images onto the paper without using anything special.
I have to say, this is not the kind of stuff that you would want to print out a grocery list or a cheat sheet for a game on.
No, it's a little bit too expensive for that. A pack of about 10 of these silk sheets that are 8.5 by 11 will run you about $20. Now, for this larger size, you can do something like this with. You get a pack of 15 for around $50 or so.
Boy, you know, a good seamstress could make this into a really expensive, elegant-looking piece of wardrobe, too.
Well, like a handkerchief or something, now.
Well, more information is available, as usual, at tv.cnet.com. And once again, Desmond, thanks for a wonderful demonstration.
Oh, no, why me? Don't you don't even think about, no. Oh, I hate this thing, you stupid.
What to buy, what to pay, and how to get the most out of it on CNET.com.
Insider Tips, your guide to exploring all the Internet has to offer. Just watch. The Internet is the ticket for the latest news and reviews on celebrities and movies. But now it can also help you plan a trip to the movies. On AOL, you can use MoviePhone to find a theater, check showtimes, and even purchase tickets. Here's how it works. Type in keyword MoviePhone. Enter your zip code to find the theaters near you, then choose a search option, such as search by theater, title, or browse new releases, and click Go. You will immediately find a listing of local theaters and movie times. You can even buy tickets. Just click on the showing you're interested in, enter the number of tickets you want, billing information, and you're set. Click Verify to go over and finish your purchase, and your tickets will be waiting for you at the box office. To find out more about this insider tip or others to make your online experience easier, come to tv.cnet.com or America Online, keyword CNET.
This sci-fi program is brought to you by the Sony PlayStation. Live in your world, play in ours.
Sacred tombs, ancient curses, the undead. Will the next tomb Lara Croft enters be her own? Get the game and find out. Tomb Raider, the last revelation.
PlayStation. Hello. Come on in. We've been expecting you.
Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Kangaskhan, Golem, Caputo, Meowth, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
If that's how your kids talk, then come to Burger King. Now every Burger King Big Kids meal comes with a Master Trainer trading card sheet or a Pokemon toy and trading card. Come and catch them all.
Walk into a house clean with Pine Sol, and you know it's clean. Well, honey, there's another smell of clean. Rain Clean Pine Sol. The power of Pine Sol, but with a fresh scent. Like after a spring rain. Rain Clean Pine Sol.
I want to see the future of television. I want to see what I want to be.
I want to be invisible.
I want to explore the unknown. I want to run with aliens. I want to use my sixth sense.
I want to see the filmmakers of tomorrow.
I want to go to a cosmic freak show.
I want to destroy the alien conspiracy.
I want to ride a sandworm.
I want to hunt the hunters.
play sci-fi.
2K.
It all started innocently enough in September of 1998 when Nintendo launched a Game Boy game called Pokemon. It was all about, you guessed it, a pack of adorable anime monsters.
Since then, Pokemon has captured the imagination of millions of children and quite a few marketers. The latter have turned the Pokemon craze into something of a monster itself. So if you want to appear to be in the know with anyone under the age of 10 this holiday season, here's the scoop behind Pokemon.
Now how am I going to wake up Snorlax? Poke Flute! Playing the Poke Flute, but of course!
Confused about the kitty mania that has otherwise sensible children mesmerized and manic?
I want to be the very best.
I want to be the very best.
No one otherwise.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
Why do you think Pokemon is so much fun to play?
Because parents don't understand it.
Pokemon creators say that's just the way kids like it.
So here it is for kids. They have something just for them, and I think they love that a lot.
Here are a few clues for the clueless. Truth number one, Pokemon, or Pocket Monster, are Nintendo and TV characters. Some fuzzy, some fierce. Truth number two, with 150 Pokemon characters available, kids crave them like potato chips. One is never enough.
Who is your favorite Pokemon character and why?
Dragonite. I think he's powerful, cute, and he's a dragon.
Pikachu. Bulbasaur.
Gengar.
Me too.
Remember collecting baseball cards?
This is Golem, Graveler, Geodude.
Kids collect and trade Pokemon as if building stock portfolios. Some rare cards have sold on the internet for as much as $200.
I'm here to get Mew. He's the most rare Pokemon you could get.
Truth number three. Every Pokemon has a unique power.
You got it! My favorite Pokemon is Charizard. He is a fire Pokemon.
Bring all your skill. Bring all your courage.
Truth number four. Kids collect and train all the characters they can, then pit Pokemon against Pokemon. Hot the Pokemon craze, kids are winning battles. But it seems merchandisers are winning the war.
To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
But who can blame kids? Pokemon has cool graphics, adventure, and admits the mayhem, even a message.
Mew's got a good point, that a Pokemon's real strength comes from the heart.
The ultimate truth, Pokemon is a kid's culture. It's a world and a language all to itself.
Hitmonchan, you can hit him hard and fast with one energy card.
And as hard as you try,
Mewtwo.
Pikachu.
You can't join the club.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon hit the silver screen a few weeks ago, debuting at number 3, and that's what they call in Hollywood a hit.
That's not all. To give you an idea of how popular it is, in a recent movie ticket giveaway, telephone lines crashed when they got 70,000 calls per minute.
Oof, well, that's it for CNET Central this week. For more information about the stories on this week's show, come to our website, tv.cnet.com.
We'll link you to websites mentioned in the stories you saw today, as well as to the rest of CNET's sites and services. I'm Richard Hart.
And I'm Daphne Brogdon. Thanks for tuning in and logging on.
looking for the finest, most convenient prescription services available, all roads lead here. Transferring your prescription to Walgreens is easy. Just call us and we'll do the rest.
A soul a day keeps the devil at bay. A special sci-fi foreplay. Brimstone. Fridays, 7 to 11, only in December on SciFi.
New edge is designated.
Cyber.
This is SciFi.
On the new Edge, first the gas gauge is empty, but the wheels keep on spinning.
We have to be ready for the end of the gasoline era.
Then, stimulating the nervous system to prevent seizures.
Quality of life improves. Their alertness, they're able to participate in more things at home.
Next, look, up in the sky. It's a plane. It's a helicopter. No, it's the heliplane. Finally, all you need is 4 wheels and a board to get shredding. These stories and more right here on The New Edge.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan Seacrest, and this is The New Edge. As gas prices continue to climb and pollution levels soar, a race to develop smart, emission-free cars is underway. Now, some people say electric cars are the way to go. Some say a battery fossil fuel hybrid is the ticket. But momentum is growing behind an energy source called the fuel cell, a source whose only byproduct is water. Check it out.
One of these days, the gasoline era is going to end.
Gas prices reach a record high.
We will wake up one day to a different world.
Prices climbed above $2 a gallon.
It'll be a world in which transportation is much more difficult.
If we base everything we do upon materials that are available in finite supply, we're going to become a country of unemployed people.
Natural resources, specifically fossil fuels, provide much of the power for the world we live in. They are, however, finite, and we are dangerously behind schedule in finding alternative energy solutions.
I like to compare that to building the interstate highway system in America. It took us 30 or 40 years. It cost a whole bunch of money. Why did we do it? Because we thought it was a good idea. Why do we need to do this? Because it's a good idea, and we have to be ready for the end of the gasoline era.
Electric cars have been forwarded as one possible solution, but they have their limitations. In a scramble to find a better alternative, researchers and scientists are developing a way to power cars using a resource we are fairly certain will be around for quite some time.
We will always have sunshine.
We've got to have an alternative in place.
At least for the next several billion years, we'll have sunshine.
Otherwise, our transportation system is going to be defunct.
Nobody can take possession of our sunshine and hold us politically captive.
We've taken solar energy and made an automobile fuel out of it.
Using solar energy, researchers at the Schatz Energy Research Center at Humboldt State University are powering the first street-legal fuel cell car.
And what we're doing is using solar energy as the primary energy source to make electricity. So now we have made hydrogen fuel for this car and other cars like it from solar energy. The price of petroleum will increase dramatically, and people will look around and say, oh my goodness, what are we going to do?
Instead of an engine, the car runs on a fuel cell.
The fuel cell is a device that combines oxygen and hydrogen to produce water. As a product of that combination, electrons are produced, which we can use in an electrical circuit to run all sorts of devices.
Fuel cells produce electricity like batteries, but with one major difference.
A battery, you charge it up, and then as you use the energy stored in it, it gradually becomes discharged until it's dead. With a fuel cell, so long as you keep the fuel going in, it'll keep running forever.
That fuel? Hydrogen.
We feel that the fuel of the future is going to be hydrogen.
Hydrogen is stored sunshine energy.
Auto manufacturers have tested and introduced fuel cell cars which use other means of making hydrogen, but there are certain risks. Mercedes, for example, uses an onboard converter to change methanol to hydrogen.
Methanol is a nice liquid fuel, but it's poisonous, it spills. Hydrogen is non-toxic, doesn't spill.
If all the cars in Los Angeles ran on fuel cells, you would have clear, sunny skies all the time.
There wouldn't be any smog. It would be wonderful, but it's going to be a long way to change the 15 million cars in LA to this kind of technology.
One reason there might be some resistance to change is the fact that the fuel cell runs on hydrogen. Hydrogen under certain conditions is highly flammable. Even still, some people feel that hydrogen is safer than gasoline.
It's a safer fuel than gasoline, propane, natural gas, the fuels that we are accustomed to using. Some years from now, when we look back, the gasoline engine will be a dinosaur.
Another reason for hesitation is cost.
We make an internal combustion engine for a car in America every 3 seconds, and in the world, every second. We're very good at it, and they are very inexpensive for the amount of power that they put out.
Regardless of the means, the danger we face if we ignore the fact that we're running out of our natural resources is a global crisis unlike we've ever seen.
And if we don't start planning for the future, we're going to be in big trouble. The cliff that we're going to fall off of when cheap energy is exhausted, we're not approaching it at a constant rate of speed. We're accelerating towards it. Unless we do something soon, that's going to be disastrous.
Although strides have been made, fuel cells continue to be cumbersome, heavy, and expensive. The promise of fuel cells are, however, fueling scientific research and driving the industry to produce one that everyone can afford to take on the road.
Next up on The New Edge, helping people afflicted with seizures. And it's 222 aircraft in one. These stories and more right here on The New Edge.
Power up your home for the holidays with the Quantex PC. All multimedia-rich Quantex SM Series desktops are built to order and powered by the Intel Pentium 3 processor. www.quantex.com. Always working.
Stephen King's The Stand starts Monday at 9 on SciFi.
MySimon.com. It's a lot like this. It comes next day delivery.
With adorable matching slippers. Next.
One size, more or less fits all. The Mrs. Waxes. Yes.
Buy two, the third one's on us. Next.
This is a very popular look. Wish you could shop this way? MySimon.com searches thousands of stores so you can compare brands, features, and prices. MySimon.com. Shopping beyond compare.
This'll look a lot better on your wife than it does on me. Hey.
This is for those ready to hit the road.
Hit the road. This is for a tough world.
This is for those looking for a solid experience.
This is excitement. Well built.
This is for right now. Right now.
Hit the road for Pontiac driving excitement and lease a Grand Am SE for as low as $209 a month for 36 months. Call for important lease details.
This is for me.
For me. For me.
Hit the road for Pontiac driving excitement.
This is for me.
You guys ready to spread some holiday cheer at 56K? Come on.
When you order this Dell Dimension L433C desktop featuring an Intel Celeron processor at 433 megahertz, you also get jukebox software, greeting card software, and an Intel PC camera, so you can make your own holiday greetings. Dell For Me makes it easy.
What kind of holiday music is that?
Plus, this system includes everything you see here for just $14.99. And if you order by December 31st, you can get $400 back when you buy a Dell system and sign up for the DellNet 3-year internet service program. It's all part of Dell For Me, a great way to get the things you want in one place. To order your Dell Dimension featuring an Intel Celeron processor and to get details on the DellNet $400 mail-in rebate, visit our website or call today.
Happy holidays!
Be direct. Dell.
It's Time Talk with Queen Latifah.
Hey, Sammy's back on Queen Latifah.
Oh man, it's like wild to be back.
Bay City Rollers!
What's this about my coconut?
I am SciFi.
Well, let's talk about it.
A genetic disorder called tuberous sclerosis affects countless people. The effects of the disease include seizures that often prohibit an individual from leading a normal life. However, scientists have developed a new implant that is giving sufferers of tuberous a new lease on life.
I think of epilepsy as a dynamic disease. It's a disease that has to do with the normal firing patterns in the brain. If they start firing too much in synchrony, that can be bad in certain circumstances if it causes a seizure.
Epilepsy is a debilitating disease that affects more than 2 million Americans. Even the threat of an epileptic seizure can prevent people from performing the most simple everyday tasks or act as an obstacle for a job or driver's license.
Somebody starts to have a seizure, there's really nothing they can do. You can't quickly take an extra pill or something like that. It won't happen quickly enough.
One particular disease, often affecting children as well as adults, is tuberosclerosis, in which many small tuber-shaped malformations on the brain can trigger sudden seizures. But an implanted device called the vagal nerve stimulator is helping patients overcome these seizures.
Many times they have multiple tubers in their brain, and even if we can identify which tuber is causing the seizures now, we don't know the natural history of the other tubers. Would they, in 2 or 3 years, become epileptogenic and cause seizures of a different type?
Like a pacemaker for the brain, the neurocybernetic prosthesis, or vagal nerve stimulator, sends electric impulses to the brain via the vagus nerve in the neck. Once implanted, it shows a significant reduction in patient seizure episodes.
The majority of patients have had a decrease in seizures of greater than 50%.
I think the main reason to think about the vagal nerve stimulator is the fact that it's not a resective surgery. You're not going in and cutting back a piece of the brain.
Quality of life improves. And what I mean by that is their alertness improves to the point where they're able to perform better in school, they're able to participate in more things at home.
Traditionally, people who suffer from epileptic seizures are treated with a variety of medications. It's often a guessing game to find the right dosage. In extreme cases where drug therapy fails, some would become candidates for brain surgery.
So when people have intractable epilepsy in the general population, we often think if they're candidates for epilepsy surgery, to go and identify the epileptic area and remove it.
Some of the patients that have a vagal nerve stimulator implanted in them have a very hard-to-treat form of epilepsy. 5 years ago, they didn't have this option. They'd have to come to a hospital and have a very invasive procedure that would leave them here for days. Now, some of the patients with the vagal nerve stimulator can go home the very same day.
The implant is pre-programmed to stimulate the vagus nerve at regular intervals.
There's a generator and then a stimulating electrode. The generator is placed under the skin and lies over the muscle under the clavicle on the left side, and the stimulating electrode is looped around the vagus nerve on the left in the neck, and then all of this is tunneled underneath.
However, if a patient senses a breakthrough seizure coming on, the stimulator can be triggered by simply swiping a magnet over the implant.
There's a magnet that comes with the device that can be used to trigger a higher dose of current right then and there, and often that will stop a seizure before it gets going.
At the moment, the system works independent of the body, but the future may bring us a more interactive device.
Hopefully there will be a range of other devices which may stimulate other parts of the nervous system, other parts of the brain, possibly elsewhere. And there may also be devices that are made which will sense a seizure coming on.
Certainly, the NCP system illuminates hope for those suffering from epileptic seizures. The future may bring us devices that can ultimately rid us of the option of brain surgery. In the meantime, the vagus nerve stimulator is giving people a chance to lead lives they thought they never could.
One child recently, his mother said he smiled more frequently after having the vagal nerve stimulator placed than he ever had in his life. And for families, that's a pretty significant thing.
Scientists and doctors hope to eventually make the implant smaller. With its potential for success, the nerve stimulator could help those who suffer from seizures lead more regular lives.
Coming up on The New Edge, the heliplane combines the best of two types of aircraft.
This airplane will really take us where we have not been before.
Powered Power up your home for the holidays with the Quantex PC. All multimedia-rich Quantex SM series desktops are built to order and powered by the Intel Pentium 3 processor. www.quantex.com. Always working.
You guys ready to spread some holiday cheer at 56K? Come on.
When you order this Dell Dimension L433C desktop featuring an Intel Celeron processor at 433 megahertz, you also get jukebox software, greeting card software, and an Intel PC camera, so you can make your own holiday greetings. Dell For Me makes it easy.
What kind of holiday music is that?
Plus, this system includes everything you see here for just $14.99. And if you order by December 31st, you can get $400 back when you buy a Dell system and sign up for the DellNet 3-year Internet Service Program. It's all part of Dell For Me, a great way to get the things you want in one place. To order your Dell Dimension featuring an Intel Celeron processor and to get details on the DellNet $400 mail-in rebate, visit our website or call today.
Happy holidays!
Be direct. Dell.
Mom, kids asked Mr. Reach for a fun, battery-powered toothbrush just for them. So here's Reach Power Brush. Jimmy asks,
Make it power!
well, Jimmy, it's a power brush.
Cool colors!
You bet, Sally. And this squiggly angled neck is the fun way to get those back teeth clean. Reach Power Brush attacks plaque in hard-to-reach places to help kids fight cavities.
Reach Power Brush. Don't just brush, reach!
You have accessed the future of television.
This is Sci-Fi.
Once you've experienced the Sony home entertainment universe, nothing else seems to matter. But first you need to put one together, and shopping for a home system is something Sony can help you do. So just call 1-877-313-SONY, and we'll send you a free personal home entertainment planner which includes a buyer's guide, so you'll know exactly what you need to know before you shop. The planner also comes with a complete listing of all the products that make up the Sony home entertainment universe. To get started on yours, call toll-free 1-877-313-SONY, and we'll help you through the process.
For years, the military has been searching for reliable and low-maintenance aircraft with the hovering, landing, and takeoff ability of a helicopter and the range and speed of an airplane. Now, they just might have found their answer.
Roger, this is Ricky Recon, requesting extract, over.
You and your squadron are stranded deep within enemy territory, desperately waiting for help to come. Suddenly, rescue helicopters appear over the tree line and land in a nearby clearing.
Machine gun, move.
Once you and your platoon are on board, you realize that you are not yet safe because helicopters can't fly high enough to avoid enemy ground fire or fast enough to escape other aircraft. In the future, however, you may be rescued by an Osprey, a new hybrid aircraft that could make the difference between life and death.
It combines the characteristics of a helicopter and an airplane, a fixed-wing airplane, in a way that is a marvel of technology.
This marvel of technology is the culmination of years of research by NASA and other engineers trying to find the perfect balance between two different aircraft. The V-22 Osprey heliplane can carry the load of an airplane faster, higher, and with a range 6 times that of a helicopter. In addition, the V-22 has the ability to refuel in flight, making its range practically limitless. Combine that with the maneuverability and landing capability of a standard helicopter, and you've got what could be the troop rescue and deployment aircraft of the future. The secret of the aircraft's unique capabilities are the nacelle, a rotating engine mount that converts vertical propeller lift to horizontal thrust. That means the V-22 can take off vertically and in about 12 seconds turn the rotors perpendicular to the ground, increasing to speeds of up to 345 knots. It is this speed and versatility that makes the V-22 so unique.
It's going to support the full range of missions for the Marine Corps in terms of their operational maneuver from the sea.
We'll be flying from ship to objective with this airplane. Flying higher, flying faster, circumventing weather, circumventing the threat, circumventing any terrain that may be out there. So this airplane will really take us where we have not been before.
Because of the danger inherent in most missions the V-22 will face, it has been designed to fly using only one engine if necessary, and has fuel tanks that self-extinguish in case of fire. It is also the first military rotor aircraft to be controlled digitally instead of mechanically. This means that much like modern airplanes, computers are assisting the control of the rotors and engines instead of the pilot having full manual control. Osprey designers have also engineered the V-22 so that its rotors and wings can fold small enough to fit aboard aircraft carriers. It's with these innovative designs that the V-22 promises to significantly impact the speed and safety of troop deployment and recovery in the future.
Right now, the V-22 is in its final phase of test flights for the military, while also being studied for civilian use as an aircraft that could take off and land in the middle of cities. For more information, you can always check out our website at tv.cnet.com.
Coming up on The New Edge, watch out, skate rats. Desmond is coming your way.
Oh, no, why me? Don't you, don't even think about, no. Oh, I hate this thing, you stupid.
What to buy, what to pay, and how to get the most out of it on CNET.com.
Insider Tips, your guide to exploring all the internet has to offer. Just watch. Maybe you want to find your old college roommate or talk to someone who shares your passion for gardening. With millions of people on the internet, it seems like finding them would be easy. And it can be with AOL's Member Directory. The Member Directory lists AOL members who want to be contacted. Each member has a profile that can include information such as hobbies, where they live, or occupation. Here's how it works. Select the Search Member Directory from the People menu. Then enter a name or topic and click Search. Or click Advanced Search to enter more specific information, such as interests or birth date. You'll immediately be given a list of members who match your request, and members who are online at the time of your search will have a red arrow next to their name. To find out more about this insider tip or others to make your online experience easier, just come to tv.cnet.com or visit America Online keyword CNET.
Stephen King's The Stand starts Monday at 9 on SciFi.
Here at VMI, we were asked to try the Norelco Advantage for 21 days. There was quiet dissension.
I'm not giving up my blade.
And anxious inquiry.
The heck is this? Goo?
But then we started to realize the lotion actually gave us a closer, smoother shave than we expected, without the nicks and cuts of blades. Our fear diminished. Our hopes arose, and life got a little less hairy.
Come on, babyface, move it!
The Norelco Advantage. It's guaranteed or your money back. Norelco. Put it to the test.
The holidays are coming, so head to Walgreens where you can use the Kodak Picture Maker to create the perfect gift in less than 5 minutes. No negatives are needed. Simply print directly from your photo. And Walgreens has the capabilities to create photo greeting cards in store. Order cards today and pick them up tomorrow. Walgreens Photo Center, where the holidays begin and America takes its pictures.
Of all the things that are good with honey, the best may be Honey Cough, the only line of cough drops and cough syrup that combine effective medicine with real honey. Honey Cough, a natural choice for coughs. From Robitussin.
We're shaking down. Yahtzee. A good time in the making now. Come on, I need 5 of a kind.
It's Yahtzee, the game America loves to play.
Having a Yahtzee good time.
And now you can get Yahtzee in an elegant deluxe edition.
A soul a day keeps the devil at bay. A special sci-fi foreplay. Brimstone. Fridays, 7 to 11, only in December. On SciFi.
Have you ever seen that t-shirt that says skateboarding is not a crime? Well, it's true. But it seems skateboarders get a lot of grief for their sport. It's not all grungy skate rats hogging up the sidewalk. There's actually a science to the sport. Watch this.
From something to do to a way of life, skateboarding has matured from backyard pools and plastic boards to skate parks and X Games. So whether you're a novice or a professional, or your backside ollie grab is virtual or reality, skateboarders are gaining respect for a once criticized hobby that is now becoming a bona fide sport.
It's definitely a good feeling. It's like the same as surfing. You just catch a ride, and if you feel it, it feels good. You just go with it. Sometimes you slam, sometimes you make it. You just got to keep getting up, keep trying.
With its delicate mix of trickery and technique, skateboarding has caught the interest of thrill seekers and physicists alike. It's become something of a science.
What sort of things do we learn about physics from skateboarding?
That it's fun. One of the things about physics is being in the air. You can actually rotate your body in the air. It's like a cat. I can leap into the air, and if you point one way or the other, I can turn that way before I come back down. In a skateboard trick, if you're doing an ollie 180, they'll be going along, they'll leap into the air, and then they can actually switch directions 180 degrees around in the air. The whole ollie was over in 1/3 of a second, and a normal human reaction time is 1/6 of a second. So they've got their whole body programmed to pull off this maneuver. Their bodies know the physics, even if they don't.
How about some of the physics in things like a rail slide?
There's good physics in the rail slide. You have to have balance. Can you actually balance while you're going along the rail? So if you watch their feet, watch the feet spread to either side. If that skater gets a foot too far over the rail, they'll fall right off to one side or the other.
So the stance on the skateboard actually changes when you go for a rail slide.
That's right.
That's why I could never do it.
Or a nose slide or a tail slide, those are really fun to watch because they have to have their weight balanced right over the rail, so they'll have a tremendous amount of weight on the tip of the board.
Whether you ride freestyle, speedboard, or live on the vertical edge, the gear that you swear by is the ride that you live by, and every last wheel, truck, and bushing becomes essential.
What sort of technology is based in the hardware, the equipment of skateboarding?
Well, the invention of the urethane wheel was like nirvana to skaters. It's a wheel that's hard enough that they can really move, but it's soft enough that they don't get their legs vibrated to pieces by every little rock on the road.
As far as the sizes of the wheels, some of them are smaller than others. Why would you want a smaller wheel over a larger wheel?
Well, if you're going to do a real quick change of motion, a small wheel is easier to accelerate, it's easier to turn than a larger wheel. But if you're on a really rough surface, the larger wheel will give you a better ride. So it's a trade-off between ride and performance. The skaters now have the choice. By changing the tension and changing the bushings, the stiffness of the bushings, they can choose the exact stiffness to adjust their boards to. So if they want to carve really nice turns down the street, they'd set it loose like this one.
So this was set for like a sidewalk.
This one's set like a sidewalk. I can really carve on this one. But yours is stiff. If you want to turn that fast, you're going to have to pop up on two wheels and rotate the whole board on those two wheels. So they're two different styles. And these are the bushings. These are the various bushings that go inside the trucks that make them stiffer and harder.
What are some of the differences in the bushings? There's different shapes here.
The colors. Each different manufacturer has a color that signals how stiff that bushing is.
Every skateboarder knows that it takes more than understanding the laws of physics to make it on a board.
You're going to fall and you're going to bruise yourself up and get some scrapes and cuts, but you know, that's all part of the learning process, and you just got to keep going with it and just do it, you know?
It looks like skateboarding, which was usually associated with punk rock, has found a friend in the physics department who's made it a family-acceptable sport. Because after all, skateboarding is not a crime.
Hey, it's all the time we have for this show. I'm going to grab my board and head out. If you want some more information on anything you've seen on today's show, look us up online at tv.cnet.com. I'm Ryan Seacrest. See you again soon on The New Edge. Who's got my board?